Today, big FOMC meeting, guys. Welcome everyone. My name is Alessandro, and today, of course, I'm gonna give you an update on Bitcoin and, of course, also on altcoins, because today we have the big FOMC meeting and it looks like the Fed is set to cut rates. The question is only if we're gonna have 25 basis points reduction or 50, and also what Jerome Powell is basically going to say afterwards, after the FOMC meeting on the press conference. This will trigger, in my opinion, a big wave here in the markets, and we're gonna have a look into the indicators, what are the most likely scenarios to be happening right now, and why I am now starting to get more and more bullish, guys, whatever decision and whatever results that we are getting today. So welcome everyone. Make sure to be subscribed on this channel. Check out also my other social media platforms here in the video description. Be subscribed everywhere, guys. I update you every day, and of course also feel free to sign up to all exchanges that I'm also using, like Bybit, Femex, and also KC Exchange, which is one of my favorite exchanges right now, since I'm trading currently a lot with the scalp trading in here right now. If you're using my link to sign up and you use this code that you can see here, you're gonna have basically 0 fees in trading. Only if you do futures trading and you are a taker, market taker, you're gonna pay 0.01% fee. Otherwise, everything completely feeless, and also 0 withdrawal fees on all chains and all coins if you use my link. So definitely sign up to KC Exchange, guys. This is one of the major exchanges. No KYC, nothing required here. And of course, if you're trading with leverage and in general, if you're also buying and selling in the crypto space here, and also if you like to buy into low market caps like I'm doing here, Bitcoin Hyper, Pepe Node, and so on. Also token 6900, guys. I took profits now and put everything into Bitcoin Hyper right now, since I believe this one will be launching very soon. Then of course, remember, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just here to show you whatever I'm buying and selling in the crypto space. So all the decisions, all the price analysis, everything is just my own opinions. I just give you every day my own opinions on the crypto market. And that's why, of course, we're gonna have now a look into Bitcoin, guys. And Bitcoin is nicely pushing here again towards the resistance at around $117,000. You can see how much resistance we have here. And I believe that Bitcoin has the chance now to push towards $118,400. This is the main resistance that we have, not only on the daily time frame, the top side of the calendar channels, but also on the weekly time frame. We have this huge resistance here, this yellow trend line that is coming, of course, from the previous bull run and also from the previous highs here. We had in July this breakout to the upside. Here I became very bullish, since I was expecting Bitcoin to go to much higher levels, but unfortunately we crashed again below this yellow trend line, and now again we are fighting with it. And if we have a look into the indicators, guys, now we're gonna do a short and quick good TA. Here on the daily time frame, you can see that we are facing now huge resistance here. We have the FOMC meeting today, and also the indicators are starting to look extremely overbought. So on the daily time frame, yes, I think we could see here kind of a fake out or a breakout to the upside, but then eventually have another leg down, since the indicators are looking quite toppy. So it is possible that today we could see some kind of a little fake out to the upside and then come down. It is possible, but overall I remain very bullish here, guys, and I expect also new all-time highs for Bitcoin probably in October. If we go over into the weekly time frame, here the indicators are cooling off. Some of them are in oversold condition right now, and also you can see that if we zoom out here a little bit, we are still forming, of course, those higher highs and higher lows in the price action. So as long as we have those higher highs and higher lows, we should expect Bitcoin to go to new all-time highs. And I think the next potential target is here 145k, as soon as we break here into new all-time highs. So yes, I think that the pullback is still possible. Based on the indicators, based on different time frames, it is possible. A pullback is still possible, but this will end up in a great buy opportunity and long opportunity, especially if you're trading, for example, with leverage and so on. So of course, no financial advice, guys, but I believe that a pullback is possible, but overall this will end up in a good buy opportunity, a long opportunity, if it happens. If it's not happening, we're gonna go straight towards new all-time highs, in my opinion. Because also if we look here into the weekly time frame, yes, we have those bearish divergences. We have lower highs in the RSI here. In the MACD, we had a bearish cross, but again, the MACD is recovering slightly. And also, if we continue to create lower highs here in the RSI, you can see that the RSI is down here. And if we would have a rally now, we could retest here this resistance trend line, and this could take Bitcoin towards new all-time high. So towards this resistance here at around $140,000. And if we go back into the trading view chart, and if we pull out here the rainbow chart indicator, like I also showed you yesterday, guys, you can see that the purple line here, this one over here, which we also got rejected in the previous run-up, here we are basically at 140k perfectly. So 140k would be my target if we see new all-time highs. This is where I think we're gonna get more resistance. Eventually even a pullback, but overall it is also possible that at the end we're gonna break out to the upside here, and the next resistances would be here 187k and then 240k for Bitcoin if the bullish case would be happening. I mean, if everything goes well and really everything is going completely nuts here. No financial advice, but those are my targets, guys. And you can see that also, even though we are way below the purple line here, if we go back in time, for example, where was it? Not here, but here in 2017, you can see that we were also here in 2017, for example here in November, way below the purple line. So we were down here to the blue line in November 2017, and like 1 month later, guys, this is like 1 month later, we went not only into the purple line here, but we broke out to the upside and we had this massive run into the red zone, where then we got also this cycle top basically, and then we started the bear market. So maybe we're gonna repeat what happened in 2017, we will see. Here in 2021 it was different. Here we were trading all the time above the purple line, so here it was very, very different, but we also topped out basically at the 4-year cycle of Bitcoin top indicator based on the rainbow chart indicator, and also here very close to the red zone up here. And the big question is, of course, right now, what will Bitcoin do? Will we rally towards the purple line and then also push up towards the red zone up here at 240k? We will see, guys. But I remain very, very bullish. And this is not only the only indicator that makes me believe that this could happen and also that we are still bullish. The other one is here the global M2 money supply. As you can see, we are creating here new all-time highs. So also the global M2 money supply is currently creating new all-time highs, and that is extremely bullish in my opinion, because if we overlay here the white line here, the Bitcoin, the global M2 money supply over the Bitcoin chart, you can see that we are forming more or less something like that. You see, we are very much correlated. Here we go up, here we go down, here we go up and down, and then again up. And here you can see that Bitcoin is going sideways and down, while the global M2 money supply is still going higher and higher. And even if here we had like a local top in October and we crashed down in November, you can see that right now we are again forming new all-time highs here in the global M2 money supply, and we could see eventually something similar also here with Bitcoin. And that's why I'm very bullish, and I expect still new all-time highs for Bitcoin, guys. And with Bitcoin, of course, also most of the altcoins most likely will follow, especially Ethereum, guys, because Ethereum here, as you can see, is still right at the all-time high. We're still fighting with the previous all-time high from 2021, and Bitcoin is trading somewhere up here at these resistance trend lines. Ethereum is still way below of it. So I think that here even just a run up to test this resistance is possible at 14k, and if we break out higher where Bitcoin is also trading at right now, this would take Ethereum towards 20k. I know that currently it sounds too moon boyish, etc., but if Ethereum, or once Ethereum is breaking above this all-time high here, $4,900, I think that we're gonna see explosive moves to the upside, and with Ethereum, of course, most of the other altcoins as well, especially Solana, Tron, Pepe, Dogecoin, and so on. And that's why, of course, I'm heavily invested right now. I'm not taking any kind of profits. If we're gonna see a dump, if we're gonna see a major correction, maybe also a catalyst of today's event, who knows that we are still in September, guys, then of course I'm taking it as a good buy opportunity, and I definitely are not going to take any kind of profits right now, because of course you should have some fiat on the sideline, that's for sure, because if we dump you want to buy more, of course, and otherwise, of course, you have to hodl through. But if you're all in right now and you cannot survive a little dump now, then of course it's not a bad idea maybe to take a little bit of profit out, because I told you guys a pullback is possible. I think that it's possible that we come down to test important support levels short term, like for example here in the daily time frame we can eventually come down to test 112k, 109k, worst case maybe even here the 200 daily moving average at 103k, I think. But overall we are of course still in an uptrend. At least this is my opinion, guys. This is my game plan. This is my strategy. No financial advice. This is what I'm doing. And if you want to be following me, then of course make sure to be subscribed on this channel, and also follow me every day, because I give you every day my own updates. And Bitcoin is looking bullish, guys. I think that today we could see a little run up towards 118k. If we get some kind of bearish news or anything like that, or like a bad reaction after the FOMC meeting, yes, a pullback is possible eventually. But afterwards, after we recover basically, maybe in 1 or 2 weeks, then we're gonna go to new all-time highs in my opinion. No financial advice, guys, but I'm currently playing this game like this. And that's why I'm very bullish for Q4 of 2025, and that's why of course I'm buying also into new low market cap coins, guys, next to my big crypto portfolio. Of course, all those coins I'm owning already. So if you're happy already with your portfolio, it's always good to DCA every now and then more and more. But at least in my opinion, this is what I'm doing. And of course, I'm playing around also here in the crypto space. So if you want to play around with new coins, currently Bitcoin Hyper, Maxi Doge, and Pepe Note are my favorite ones. There I'm the most bullish at, especially Bitcoin Hyper. Here, the links to those projects you're going to find here in the video description. On token 6900, guys, I'm starting to take heavily profits here after this huge pump that we had. This was the previous one. Of course, I never sell everything. I still have some coins if this one would go to the moon. But currently, I'm taking out profits where I can, and get some cash, of course, ready to put it into Bitcoin Hyper right now, because this one is getting more and more viral. Now 16.4 millions raised, and I think that this one will come out very, very soon. So that's why Bitcoin Hyper I bought more now, of course, and also Pepe Note, which is still giving you 1100% staking rewards. Remember, here on those new projects, you have to have like a DeFi wallet, like MetaMask, for example, and here also you can connect the wallet, like MetaMask in my case, and then you can buy here into those coins and also stake it, because you can see that here, thanks to the high staking rewards, you're gonna get a lot of coins. So basically, if you're buying, for example, $1,000 here and you have this amount of tokens and you accumulate more than that, you accumulate more tokens than you purchased, and this one is coming out at the same price as, or higher, of course, than you're buying in the early access phase, which of course the price keeps increasing with every round here. Then of course you can make your nice gains with those early access coins. Important is only that they're coming out and that the price is at least the one that it's coming in the early access phase. For example, token 6900 at launch, the price was already higher. Then of course people took profits here with all those wicks that you see here, and there was even a little dump, but then the coin exploded, and then of course most people are starting now to take profits. It is possible that afterwards we're going to go higher. Who knows that? That's why I never take, I'm never selling everything. I always keep some of the coins, of course. But I took now some profits and I'm putting it into Bitcoin Hyper right now. Links in the video description, guys, if you want to be following me. And please don't forget, KC Exchange currently is offering really the best conditions here. This is not a fiat gateway. You can only trade on spot and futures. That's it, guys. Futures trading. So with leverage trading and spot trading is possible here. Everything else is not possible. That's why easy and simple exchange. If you're trading, no fees, no withdrawal fees, very easy, and no KYC needed here. So be subscribed, you guys. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned, and we're gonna see us all in the next one. Bye for now.